Okay, see, we've got big companies coming in and partnering up with the feds to destroy our Fourth Amendment rights. So the feds are contracting with these big companies to come in and spy on us, to track us. One of the things that they want to do is contact tracing. Now that's where they hire a whole bunch of people and they send them out to people's homes who have tested positive for the Chinese flu. And they come and they knock on your door and they say, hello, now we see here that you might have tested positive for this flu, for the Chinese flu, or they'll call it the COVID, but I call it the Chinese flu because the damn Chinese are the ones that sent it over here. Anyway, regardless of that, they're going to want to ask you a whole bunch of questions. They're going to want to get way up in your business and find out everything about what are your daily habits. Well, what do you do? Who do you see? You see this one and this one and this one. Well, what are their names? What are their contact numbers? Well, what's their email? And where do they live? What's their address? And they'll have the job of tracing them down and find out, well, what do they know? Who have they come in contact with and where have they been and what's their schedule? And they're going to put all of this data down. Now you see they're going to sell this on the idea that we're just collecting this for everybody's safety. Oh, it's for everybody's safety. I'm so sick of people saying that they're trying to be safe. I don't give a rat's about how safe you want to make things. I don't care, okay? And I will not comply with all this crap. Anyway. So anyway, they're going to collect all of this data. They're going to tell you that it's for your safety and their safety and everybody else's safety. But really what they're doing is that they're collecting data. They're collecting data so that they can figure out how that they can manipulate you, how they can force you. And then they're going to might say, well, listen, since you've got the corona, you got some other health problems, we're going to take you to this special facility. We're going to put you on a train and take you to this special facility. We'll give you a shower and we'll give you fresh food, fresh clothing, and we'll put you in a bunkhouse. A concentration camp, okay? That's what it is. It's a concentration camp. That's what they want to do. That's what I believe that they want to do eventually. Or maybe they just want to keep you in your own house, but they want to monitor everything that you're doing. They want to control you. They're already controlling us. They're telling us to distance ourselves from each other. Oh, don't get close to anybody. Don't get close enough to where you could actually communicate with them and talk about the fact that there might be some conspiracy going on. No. It's for your safety. It's for your health. Don't do that at all. They want you to wear a mask. Wear a mask. You see, they're telling everybody to stay hunkered down and stay in their houses and don't get out, but the beer store is open, and in states where they have marijuana, it's legal. They say, well, if you want to go get high, go get high. Go get some booze, go get some pot, and go home and light up and drink up and watch Netflix and just stay at home. Don't do anything. Don't talk to anybody and don't worry about anything, because we're going to bankrupt you and your life and we'll destroy you. And when it comes time, we'll simply exterminate you. But of course, they're not saying that. This is all for your safety and for your health. And they're not letting anybody attend church. Okay, now stop and think about this. One of the principal reasons we came to this country was the right to practice our own religion. Not just the right to choose a religion, but a right to practice the religion. And if they don't let you go to church to worship God, to worship Jesus and the Bible, then you're not getting to practice your religion. Now, of course, you'll have people say, well, you can stay at home and stay in your little corner, read the Bible and pray. But if you believe that a big part of your faith system is to go to church, then that's what it is. It's your right to practice religion. But they don't want that. They are stomping out church. Oh, it's okay to go to Walmart. It's okay to go to Costco, and you can mingle and you can buy and you spend all day long there if you want. But you can't go to church. No, that's not going to be allowed. No church. Now, tell me that this doesn't sound like a communist state. The communists, they wanted to stomp down on the churches. These liberal, Democrat, Communist Party members want to stomp down and take away your right to practice your religion in the way you see fit. And the whole point of this is they want to shut down dissenting opinions. They don't want you to think on your own. They don't want you to talk to other people, because the other people might tell you how to think, or you might, through discovery of conversation, say, you know what, this is kind of ridiculous. We shouldn't be doing this. And then you might get together, and then you might decide to go protest. Maybe it'd be a peaceful protest. Maybe it'll turn into a non-peaceful protest. But regardless, they don't want you protesting. They don't want you protesting physically. They don't want you protesting mentally. They don't want you protesting on the internet. And they don't want you protesting with your vote. So by all means, do not protest with your vote. So a very long time ago, about 230 some odd years ago, I was a hunter and scout for Daniel Boone. I fought the Indians and I fought the British. And that was the American Revolution. I came through the Cumberland Gap with Daniel Boone. It was not an easy life at that time, but I can tell you the spirit and the tenacity of the American colonists at the time, I wouldn't say the American people, the American colonists, that went up against the British Empire, the biggest empire in the world, with untrained men. Untrained meaning that they were not trained the same way the British infantry and artillery and cavalry were trained. We fought the British and we won. The backbone and tenacity of the American colonists at the time was such that cannot be compared to any other time. I can't help but think that if the British had just simply come up with a flu and said, for your safety, we're going to have to shut everybody down, I can't imagine the colonists going along with this. And my point to bring this up is that you have the same blood in you, those of you who have blood that goes back to the American Revolution. The same blood going through your veins is the same that your great-great-great-great-granddaddy, that you may not even know what his name was, that fought the redcoats, the lobster backs, and beat the hell out of the British in the American Revolution. We have the same blood in us that we had then. Why on earth would we let our municipality government or our state government or even our federal government tell us that we have to wear a mask, or that we have to wear gloves, or that we have to social distance each other for our own safety, or we're going to give answers to all these questions the contact tracers are going to do? If somebody comes to your door and asks questions, I want you to tell them, if you have any backbone about you, you tell them to go straight to hell. It's none of their damn business. If the government tells you that you should not open your business, you need to open your business. There are a few brave individuals out there that are opening their businesses, and they are getting crucified and crushed by their local governments and these idiot judges. There was a gal over in Dallas. There's a gal up in Michigan. Hairdressers, both of them. They opened their shop because they said, if we don't, we're going to go under. And the judge in Dallas tried to go after the girl, and the governor of Texas stopped him. And now the governor of Michigan is threatening to take the license away from this girl up there in Michigan. The governor of Michigan is a complete nut job, a complete nut job. And I'm telling you, all you people in Michigan, if any of you are watching it, y'all need to vote her out of there the first chance you get. And if you can recall her, I'd recall her. But she's got to go. All of these politicians that are not backing up the freedoms of the American people like Donald Trump is standing up for all of us. Another thing, these stores that want you to wear a mask. I'll tell you what, in the next show, I'm going to tell you all about that. So for this show, that's it. Watch Barbed Wire Strategy. Subscribe to us and hit the like button. And I've got a little bit more to tell you about this whole Chinese flu thing. We'll see you later. If you like this show, then you like all the shows we have on Barbed Wire Strategy, because we have travel shows and we have politics shows and we have the cigar shows, and I personally love the cigar shows. But join us next time on Barbed Wire Strategy, and don't forget to subscribe and like. And you need to subscribe because subscribers are harder to come by than hen's teeth. Help me and the Donald out and subscribe and like our channel. And also, don't forget to eat your Lucky Charms. They're good for you, they've got lots of vitamins and minerals, and they're hard to get, especially in the coronavirus thing. And also remember, every now and then we take a call from the President of the United States or the Queen of England. Oh, here's the President now. Hey, listen, I'll talk to you later. We'll see you on the next Barbed Wire Strategy.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. President. How are you doing?
How are you? How you doing? Okay?
Just fine.
You see what's going on now? You're not going to be forgetting about this. We closed things up. We had no choice. It's pretty vicious.